So I moved to Indiana in 2015 with my youngest's dad, trying to get away from drugs, because at that point I was an IV user. Well, you can't really run away from that if you're not trying to heal, and I feel like an addict can find an addict anywhere in a crowd of people, and that's exactly what happened. And that I still just continued to hang out with people that were getting high, because at that point I lost my kids, so I didn't care. What else could you take from me? Not knowing this whole time that I was hiding from the trauma that I had dealt with in the past, and abandonment issues. So I sought that comfort in people that really didn't care about me, that just, wanted to get high.
Well, Stability First is a nonprofit that we put together about 8 years ago now to address issues of poverty and homelessness and addiction. At this juncture in the ministry, we have the Magdalene House, which is a 16-bed facility for women. Valita Fritchie was on our advisory board for the women's side of the ministry. She just retired from the Morgan County Jail. And I asked her one time to go in and do a little survey. I said, a one-question survey. Ask all the ladies who are going to be discharged in the next 30 days, how many have a safe, drug-free place to go when you get out? A couple of days later, she came back and said there's 15 ladies going to be released in the next 30 days. One of them said they had a safe place to go. And it was kind of like, duh, you know what we need to do. So the need's tremendous, but we're doing what we can with what we have. Until we got our accreditation with United Way, there's still only 3 agencies in all Morgan County that are United Way agencies, and we're just the 3rd one. The basic needs funding is actually part of what's helping us run the Magdalene House. It'll go to that particular part of the ministry.
So when I walked out of jail, I had a bag of clothes and my hygiene stuff. I called the Magdalene House and I asked them if they had any openings, and they said that due to COVID, they weren't sure if they were accepting new people, that she would have to call, her higher ups and ask. And I just prayed that, if it's your will, let it be done. And she's like, yes, come. And I'm so thankful for that call, because I felt God's presence the moment I walked in. I felt like I belonged. I felt like some of the women are going through the same thing that I'm going through. And this is where we lean on each other and the staff.
So there's 5 outcomes that we work towards. A spiritual strength, kind of get your head on straight, sobriety going forward, financial capacity, get a job, know how to handle your funds, life skills, and then relationships. And so everybody has all of those built into their program, but they all come at such different, from different places, Nobody ever shows up just needing a bed. They might think that's all they need. And when you do deal with all 5 aspects of their life, when they leave, they have a much better chance of, continuing on the good path, if you will.
It was like nothing else I've ever experienced. I felt like I belonged there. I still go back all the time. Maybe not as much as I would like to, and I do every time I walk in there. I know that's my home.